Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are unpacking an absolute phenomenon that's quietly reshaping the internet, literally right under our noses. Millions of people across the world are building incredibly lucrative businesses and making real, consistent money online. And yet, you will never know their names. We're talking about the rise of the invisible empire.
I want you to picture this for a second. Somewhere out there, right now, a YouTube channel with 500,000 subscribers is uploading its latest video. But there's no host, there's no face on camera, heck, there isn't even a name attached to it. It's literally just a voiceover, some highly compelling visuals, and a bank account quietly collecting ad revenue. Or think about someone selling a PDF guide they wrote in a single afternoon. They've never met their customers, and those customers have absolutely no idea who they are. And you know what the crazy part is? That's exactly how they want it.
So, what does this all mean? Why are people actively choosing to stay invisible? What's really driving this massive shift toward anonymity? And what does this huge explosion of silent creators tell us about the future of work, money, and the internet itself? Because let me tell you, this is no longer just some niche trend. It is a fundamental shift in how we approach building wealth today. Section 1. Defining the invisible. A faceless business is exactly what it sounds like. It's a commercial operation completely devoid of a personal brand. There's no heartfelt founder story, no influencer face plastered all over Instagram, no "hey guys, welcome back to my channel" intros. The business exists entirely separate from the person who built it. Now, in theory, we know this isn't totally new. I mean, megacorporations like Amazon have always been faceless, right? You buy from them every single day without knowing who runs your local warehouse. But what's truly revolutionary right now is that everyday individuals are doing the exact same thing, at scale, and with near zero upfront costs. And there's a really stark contrast here between models. A traditional personal brand, like your favorite fitness influencer, a daily vlogger, or a high-ticket business coach, that entire machine is built around a human being. If that person burns out, gets sick, or just decides to stop showing up, well, the business usually stops right alongside them. But the faceless business model, it is inherently designed to run without you at the center of it. It's an actual asset, not a daily performance. Moving on to Section 2. The Faceless Blueprint. Let's break down how this actually operates in the wild. You've got YouTube automation, those channels churning out narrated history or true crime videos using pre-written scripts and stock footage. Then there's print on demand, where you upload bold designs and third-party companies handle literally all the printing and shipping. No inventory ever touches your hands. We've also got Amazon KDP, where folks are self-publishing low-content journals directly onto the world's biggest retailer. But my personal favorite? Digital products. Imagine someone notices freelancers are constantly struggling to write client proposals. So they create a clean, slick proposal template in Canva, write a quick guide, and throw it up on Gumroad for £9. With zero ongoing costs and no physical stock, that little template can legitimately make a sale at 3 a.m. while the creator is fast asleep. That, my friends, is the blueprint in action. Section 3. Accelerants and drivers. So why is this exploding right now? Well, it's a perfect storm of 4 factors. First off, privacy. People want to protect their professional reputations or maybe just keep their side hustles hidden from family. Second, we have an incredibly low barrier to entry. 10 years ago, you needed serious startup capital. Today, you can launch a digital store using entirely free tools. But the absolute game changers? AI and platform distribution. AI tools let you prototype ideas in hours, doing the heavy lifting on scripts, research, and graphic design that used to cost a fortune. And then platforms like Etsy, Amazon, and YouTube. When you list a product there, you aren't opening a shop on a deserted island. Those platforms already have massive built-in audiences actively searching for things to buy. The infrastructure is already built, which profoundly narrows the gap between having a random idea and holding a finished product. I absolutely love this concept. There's a specific appeal to building something quietly, no public failures. This hits the nail on the head regarding the deep psychology behind this trend. We're looking at a generation that grew up online, watching influencers burn out, lose brand deals, and have their personal lives picked apart under a microscope. So naturally, the idea of a business that doesn't demand your identity, it's incredibly attractive. People are craving autonomy. They want the freedom of passive income, that beautiful asymmetry between the time you spend and the money you earn, but without the crushing pressure of an audience watching your every move if things go wrong. Section 4. The expectation versus reality check. Okay, reality check time. If you want to absolutely guarantee your new faceless business fails, just follow these 4 traps. First, expect immediate results. People totally forget that a digital product earning money while you sleep still required weeks of grueling upfront work, positioning, and research just to get that very first sale. Trap 2. Copy someone else without even understanding if there's actual space in that niche. Trap 3, and man, this is a huge one. Avoid marketing entirely. So many people assume they can just upload a PDF and the algorithm will magically do the rest. It absolutely won't. Discovery, which means getting your product in front of the people who actually want to buy it, is literally half the job. And finally, trap 4, abandon the project way too early. Most of these businesses look like absolute failures for a significant chunk of their early life simply because the execution just takes longer than we'd like to admit. Section 5. The future of income. What is truly fascinating about the future of this space is what's completely missing from the required skills list. Notice how there are no technical skills mentioned? That's because AI tools are going to continually drive down the cost and difficulty of actually creating the product. The ability to code or do complex graphic design, it's going to matter less and less. What will matter most are deeply human skills: your marketing instinct, true customer understanding, creative judgment, and the sheer ability to research and spot genuine demand before you ever commit to making a thing. The successful operators of the future will simply be the ones who deeply understand what other humans actually want to buy. Look, the conditions that created this whole trend, they aren't going away. The infrastructure is here right now, and the opportunity is completely real. Moving from traditional employment as the only option to having multiple independent income streams is more accessible today than it has ever been in human history. But here's the hard truth. The money doesn't just arrive automatically. YouTube channels don't magically grow without consistency. Ultimately, the people who treat this like actual work, rather than some magic shortcut to get rich quick, are the ones building things that last. Consistency is, and always will be, your true differentiator. So I want to leave you with one final provocative question to chew on. How will you navigate this massive shift toward invisible income? In a digital economy that increasingly rewards the people who build self-sustaining systems rather than just loud personal brands, what is your relationship with visibility going to look like? Will you stay in the spotlight, or is there a quiet, faceless business out there just waiting for you to build it? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope it gave you a clear, fascinating look into the invisible empire. See you next time.